Morning, YouTubers. Here it is, another Monday, and once again I'm alone with the pups. This morning I I literally had to drag them out of bed. They did not want to get up. I knew they had to go to the bathroom, but they didn't want to get up. You know, it's like, I gotta go to the bathroom, but I don't want to get out of bed. So I literally had to drag them out of bed. And our little boy, Beanie, I took him out and he virtually went right away. You know, he peed and then soon after he pooped, and I was happy about that. But the girl, I knew she had to pee, but she wouldn't go, and she wouldn't go, and she wouldn't go. A couple times she squatted like she was going to go, and then she didn't go. And, you know, just like squat for a couple seconds and then back up. She was much more interested in the grass and digging the grass, and we got some trucks here repaving they're repaving the parking lots, and so that was distracting her. So when she gets distracted, then that's it. When she's distracted, she won't do nothing else but pay attention to whatever is distracting her. So I brought Beanie back inside, and I let him come back inside. And I took her back out, which happens a lot. And it took at least another 15 to 20 minutes after that for her to finally go pee. Must have taken her a good half hour this morning altogether. And, you know, I have a really bad back. My lower back has got really bad osteoarthritis. And it's real hard for me to stand for that period of time. Walking around I can handle pretty good, but when I have to stand in one spot, oh man. Anyway, it's hard for me to stand for very long, and having her out there for that time, I was trying to maintain my temper with her, you know, but what can you do? I was in really bad pain, and I kept bending over. Seems to help if I bend over, but I could not, and I just kept trying, and I could not get her to, you know, pull her attention away from the workmen and the ground and just go potty. And finally she peed, and I thought I was gonna cry. I'm so happy. It's very difficult. She's deaf, you know, and so she doesn't always understand things because she can't hear you say, you need to go potty now, even though you point to the ground. When you point to the ground, she knows what you want her to do. But she's a bit of a behavior problem, so when Maggie and I get enough money ahead here, now that she's working full-time again and is going to be making really decent money, maybe in the next couple of months we're going to look at getting a dog trainer for her, because she really, you know, she needs something, somebody who knows how to train deaf dogs to behave better than she behaves. And she's not really a bad dog, she's wild, you know, she's just wild. She pulls and pulls and pulls, you know. Put these harnesses on them, and she just pulls like she's like a racehorse at the starting gate, ready to go, you know. And it's hard to control her a lot of the time. So anyway, that's something that's coming up. We're gonna have to get a trainer for her. I think it's just not gonna work the rest of our lives. That they're only 2 years old, the pups, so they're gonna be around for a while, God willing. Grow old with us, and we can't continue this much longer. She really needs to. We need to get a handle on her, and a trainer is probably the best way to go. So anyway, here it is, another Monday, and I had kind of I don't know, I was depressed. I've been depressed a whole lot lately, and I think part of it is because I haven't been taking my antidepressant medication because I ran out of it. I ran out of it probably a month ago now, and it didn't have any more refills on it. So when I see my new doctor this Thursday, and I'm going to get him to refill it because it's obvious to me that I need it. The depression, and I haven't been sleeping well. Of course, that's partly to do with the heat. Damn hot here. We did have a little spell of cooler, rainier type weather, and it was nice, but now it's back up to clear skies and frickin' 90-degree heat. So in the nighttime, when the nighttime is like 65 or 70 degrees at night, it's hard to sleep. So that, on top of not having my antidepressant medication, I'm sure those things together are, playing hell with my sleep. I just, I have to say, ever since my surgery in 2008, the radical hysterectomy that took everything out, including both ovaries, it was necessary because obviously it was ovarian cancer, so they had to do it. And the cancer was in the uterus, and so, but ever since the surgery, I just, I haven't felt like myself. Nobody really tells you about how something like that is going to affect you, and it just really zapped me. Not just my libido, but my general quality of life just fell down just hard, and I haven't been able to get back up. Very little energy, tired all the time, and I'm just, I feel like I feel 20 years older than I am, and that's a concern, obviously. So aside from the the lack of a libido, I'm concerned about these things because, it's that old saying, you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. Well, that's where I'm at. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm tired of my back pain. I'm tired of the feeling like this, And Maggie and I have discussed numerous times about me getting testosterone replacement therapy. I can't have regular estrogen because of the types of cancers that I had, especially the ovarian cancer. I can't have estrogen or anything that could turn into estrogen. I can't have soy, anything like that. So, what are your options? If you're, an older female like myself, what are your options? If you can't have estrogen replacement, well, either live like I'm living now, or try to get some testosterone replacement. I know it's got to be really low because the ovaries, along with the adrenal glands on your kidneys, are the two things that produce all the female hormones. All the three major hormones. Estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. So, given that half that equation is missing, namely the ovaries, it's got to be low. By testosterone. I'm sure the estrogen and progesterone are low too, but the thing is getting a doctor who will, either male or female, who will say, okay, you're postmenopausal and you're having these problems, okay, you can't have estrogen, well, let's just get you some testosterone then. But it's not that easy. A lot of doctors out there have a bias about testosterone. They just think of it as a male hormone, and that the only reason that women would want it is to boost their sex drive. Well, testosterone and estrogen and progesterone, all three of them, stop it! All three of them affect more than just your sex drive, It's about they affect your bones, your bone density, your bone mineral density. They protect your heart. All kinds of things. I read up on all this and I found all this out, and it really surprised me. So those three main hormones play a very important role in a lot of your bodily health. And I think that's why I haven't been feeling so good in the last 5 years. So I really don't want to play that game with the doctors saying, well, would you prescribe this for me? Because they all want to give you estrogen. Oh, you're a female. Oh, okay, estrogen. Well, I can't have estrogen. Well, you're shit out of luck then. That's basically what my GYN oncology doctor back in New Mexico, basically what she told me. Well, you're just shit out of luck, you know. Can't give you anything. Well, that was a great experience. Well, I ripped your ovaries and stuff out, but I can't give you anything to help you. Anyway, so here I am 5 years later, and I still feel like shit. And you know, I found a place to get testosterone cream. They even have testosterone cream for women, and it has the exact same ingredients as a men's does, because I checked it out. It's called Lolly Pharmaceuticals. They're in Australia, and you don't have to have a prescription to get it. They strongly recommend that you have a doctor monitor your blood levels, but you don't have to have a prescription to buy it from them. Of course, it's in Australia, which means, you know, it's an overseas shipping. $25 for shipping, and then the cost of the cream. So I'm going to order this cream next month. Next month I'll have the money to do it, and I'm going to order it, and I'm going to start using it. And I don't care about these doctors. I'm not even going to mention it to them, really. I mean, well, I'm thinking about mentioning it to this doctor, but I seriously doubt if, you know, probably all he would do is send me to an endocrinologist. There's more money. And I'm on Medicare, so, you know, the deductibles and co-pays and stuff apply. I don't want to see a specialist if I don't have to. But I don't want to play this game. You know, this one passes me on to that one, who passes me on to that one. You know, nobody wanting to deal with it. So I'm probably just going to buy the stuff myself and use it, and not even tell my doctors about it. Or at least wait until down the road to tell them about it after I've already done it. I think it's sad that there's this bias, you know, that there's this bias about estrogen and progesterone are for women, testosterone is for men. Well, if that was true, then why would the female body produce testosterone? Testosterone is important for men and women, and I'm not going to play this game with these doctors, you know. And I'm not going to spend, you know, months or even years looking around for a doctor who will prescribe testosterone replacement for me. That's stupid. I can just buy the cream without a prescription. So, you know, I just don't want to feel like this anymore, you know. My old self, I mean, I know I'm not going to be, you know, it's not like I'm going to feel like I'm 20 years old again. I'm almost 60 now. 2 more years I'll be 60. I'm 58 years old, and I don't expect to feel like I'm 20 years old again by using this cream. But all of my research, including videos and stuff of women who have used testosterone replacement, it's all very positive. Not only have their libidos improved, but their quality of life is improved. They have a lot more energy. They feel stronger. Some of them have said they feel like, you know, 20 years younger. They look a little bit younger because their skin has got some moisture back in it thanks to the testosterone. And I'm convinced that this is the right thing for me, so I'm going to do it. Screw the doctors. Who needs that, you know? And I don't want shots. they won't prescribe there's a patch, but it's only available for women in Europe. So I'm not playing that game. I'm just going to do it myself and see how it turns out. But it's here it is, the 21st century, and we still have some people, including doctors, holding on to these antiquated ideas about hormones and the health of both men and women. It's ridiculous to me. So anyway, let's hope that starting in October that I should be feeling a lot better. And for now, I'm just trying to keep myself up. I'm trying to be philosophical and trying to keep my spirits up, because sometimes it's real hard to do, but you can't let people stop you, and I'm not going to. So anyway, this video is pretty long already, so I better stop it here. And meantime, this is still Sexy Butch, and peace and love, and I'll catch you later. Bye.